beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs love tarot reading. All Signs love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. A reading where we go into their feelings for you, their thoughts and feelings, your thoughts and feelings for them, what you might need to know or don't see coming, what is on everybody's mind or somebody in particular. Is anyone making a move? I don't know either. Let's take a look at the energy that is starting to come in. Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. What's delayed here? Communication, hearing something around this person. What are you waiting to hear? Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy incoming here with the Seven of Pentacles. Venus and Taurus energy. So waiting on somebody. Today we have a nest here. On one, you can see one here and you can see one here. It's sort of like waiting for somebody to show up with some kind of clarity. There are crystals in our nests here today. The wands are the fastest. This reversal energy is telling me that, yeah, something is not so fast right now. Let's continue taking a look at what is going on. This is a timeless reading. You are here when you are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. If you are looking for the playlist, they're linked in the description of today's video. Today's readings, Love Tarot, All Signs, Love Messages. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs as well. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are very long, in-depth twin flame readings. So feel free to explore if you're inspired to do so. Let's continue looking at the energy coming in. Oh, this is pretty clear. You are waiting for a sincere apology from somebody. The Empress. Taurus energy also bringing in Libra, connected, well, both to the sacral chakra I feel and the heart chakra I love. And this is also around Venus, the planet of love, waiting for somebody to open up and, well, speak the truth, but also bring along a very, I want to say, an apology that's sincere. Three of Swords in reverse, Saturn and Libra. I don't know what's going on here at this point, but clearly you've been waiting on this. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. Watching videos, commenting, liking, subscribing to the channel. These are all things that help the channel to move. So thank you so very much. An extra shout out to channel members for joining the channel, as well as the thank you super, I think they're called super thank yous, in the comments. Definitely not expected, not necessary, but very appreciated. So thank you so much. Let's continue checking out what is going on here. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see, Aho. Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh, yeah. So what you've been waiting to hear, look at this. Death card and the Three of Swords. That is some hardcore energy. And it's coming here with the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody who didn't follow through. There is a lot left unsaid here in the Knight of Swords, which, by the way, is in reverse. Libra and Mercury energy. The Death card in the partnership placement. Is this person getting out of their ego finally? The death of the ego coming here in a higher vibe, I should hope. King of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo ruled by Mercury. This is somebody who didn't follow through. You could say broken promise energy. Three of Swords is back. It's in the upright. So it's a validation of no contact, no communication, and or in separation. Look, as well as the reclusive energy. It's sort of like the Hermit energy. You could say it's like the Hangman energy. For me, this is more of Hermit energy. And it's another validation of where things have been in this connection. But it's also telling me that this person, look, they're in here holding on to a crystal. This person needs to get out of here and get into that Wheel of Fortune energy, which is where you go when you get out of the Hermit. And the Wheel of Fortune is exactly where what you've been waiting for, because that is a turning point, and that is connected to the throat chakra, and that is somebody coming in here with something to say that you want to hear. The Seven of Wands, the Chariot. Yeah. The apology. You generally need to get past some obstacles and some challenges to get the Chariot moving. It's in the upright here, Moon and Cancer energy, so it's safe to say that this is somebody who's getting over their ego in order to make this apology for breaking promises. Now, is there something else around this? I'm not really clear at this point. We'll see. But look what is right below the Death card. It's the Seven of Wands, Mars, and Leo energy. So there is a, you could say, kind of an armor around somebody's heart, a defensive energy, clearly. This is like Seven of Wands, catty corner here with the Chariot. And this person that you're either not talking to at all, no contact, no communication, and or in separation, or having issues with, it's almost like showing up at the drawbridge of the castle. You know, somebody here on the move. Yet the Seven of Wands is somebody who's sort of guarding it. You know, who goes there kind of energy. So, hello, that camera is going to make me crazy. You didn't miss anything. What I was saying is, it's like somebody at the drawbridge and, you know, showing up, whether it's literal or via message. And somebody like a guard at the gate saying, who goes there kind of energy. There's also an energy of self-defense. Eight of Cups in reverse, the Star. Yeah, there's a lot of healing energy in this Star. Aquarius and Uranus energy, and it's right here with the Three of Swords. And the thing is, you get into the Star when you get out of the Tower. So something obviously went on here that you didn't necessarily want in terms of not moving forward, or something just not, yeah, were you in a long-term partnership? Were you building it? Wasn't on the table. So this healing energy that's coming in with the Star and the Chariot and the Eight of Cups in reverse is a very strong validation for me of somebody coming in here. And this is somebody you've been waiting for to get out of their ego to make this apology. Is that it? Is there more? Again, it's not clear. But Eight of Cups in reverse, Saturn and Pisces energy. Yeah, somebody here did pull away. That much is very, very clear. And this reversal energy is somebody who's coming back in here, and they're connected to this Three of Swords. There is an apology coming in. Ace of Cups, it's in this cup. We literally have a dove coming here holding on to an olive branch, a peace offering. A lot of emotional energy here. A lot of times this can be around really big offers, even marriage, you could say. That is not clear. But I'll tell you what is clear here is somebody who owes you a very sincere apology, and not just what you want to hear and not just what they think they need to do, but somebody who is genuinely, I feel, coming in here without their ego, in a different vibe. Are they wanting a second chance? Are you willing to give them one? That's not really clear, but it kind of feels like it's teetering on the edge, like there's possibilities here. The Strength card in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So there is the getting over their ego energy. Judgment is here. Yeah. Being held accountable for whatever the heck this person wasn't honest about or ran from. Judgment connected to the crown chakra, I know. This is Archangel Gabriel, who specifically connected to the sacral chakra, I feel. In the third eye chakra, I see the awareness. Also connected to the Hermit, which we have that energy here. And the Death card, which are both connected. And look, all three of these energies connected to the third eye chakra. This person knowing what they need to do, what they did and what they need to do. Get out of their ego, get out of their pride. Strength card in reverse and apologize. Leo energy, by the way, connected to the heart chakra. Right here in between the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Star. And look what else just came back, and it's in reverse. So that's a really strong energy of maybe not just one little bird foot out of the nest here, but maybe two. The Seven of Pentacles is back, Venus and Taurus energy. Yeah, waiting on an apology. Maybe there is more as well, because there are broken promises here, and the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Mercury in Virgo energy. And that's a really strong validation for me of some kind of breakup energy, something having happened here, right? With the Three of Swords, with the Death card. I mean, it's actually pretty darn clear. It's pretty clear. Had you built a life with this person? Were you building it? Was it on the table? You have been waiting for this person to apologize for a while, and the energy is shifting, you could say, in real time here, as we're now seeing the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Waiting on this Knight of Swords, who has a lot to say. The Knight of Wands is faster, but the Knight of Swords is pretty fast. And there's some thought into that, but this is in reverse. So this is somebody who is just has been clearly in some ego and shadow. And again, also seeing that here in the Strength card. There's like a sabotaging energy around it. But there's fear around this, and I don't know why, what exactly happened here. This person, I think it's really more connected to the pride and ego, is what it feels like for me. But this may be somebody who, yeah, it may be connected, I want to say, to some vices, a high possibility of that connecting to kind of what happened here. Whatever the case is, judgment is here, getting out of their ego, listening to Archangel Gabriel. Judgment, Archangel Gabriel specifically, again, the sacral chakra, I feel, but also the third eye chakra I see, kind of screaming out to this person to get some clarity, make a decision here, come in here and be honest and clear. Be honest and clear with yourself about what you need to do, being held accountable, and come here and apologize. It's clear. But I want to say, well, and here it is. And it is sincere. I also want to point out that I feel like the obstacles and the challenges around the Chariot, again, the Seven of Wands, is sort of like you. You know, if you, again, it's like showing up at the drawbridge. So we could be looking at literal traveling here within the Chariot card of somebody knocking on a door. That's super specific, and it's not for everybody. This is also yours, this wake-up energy of getting clarity and making a decision. What do you want around this person? Because there has been a wait here. And there is like one, again, there's like a foot in, a foot out. And we were talking about what were the broken promises around what have you been waiting for. I mean, there's nests here, you know, which represent building something with someone and of course, life together, whether you had or you were building it or it was on the table. And there are crystals in here today. So clarity, a lot of things that this knight has to say that they haven't said, including, of course, the apology. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah. The Chariot, Judgment, Three of Swords, and reverse, the Star card, Ace of Cups. This is very clearly an apology. The Moon and Taurus energy. We have a rabbit here in this basket, connected to matters of the heart. New beginning kind of energy. This is really just more about whatever's been going on. Look at the crystals coming off here. And a whole lot of balloons rising above some conflicting energy, the Moon and Taurus. And that's the thing about the Seven of Pentacles, is waiting for reciprocity. So there is something around, obviously, the relationship, but this for me is more about waiting for somebody to speak up and waiting for this apology, and the Empress is back. Yeah, sincere. An emotionally open kind of energy. A lot of Gaia energy here in the Empress. Taurus energy, also bringing in Libra. Connected to the sacral chakra, I feel, in the heart chakra, I love. There's some timing around this. The Empress, the counterpart to our Emperor. Could this be more than an apology? The Empress, the Ace of Cups, the Death card, Judgment, second chance energy. Has somebody learned some kind of lessons? Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the World card in the upright, and the Three of Wands. Is that it? Bottom of the deck is clarity. This is one of the things that has been, for all pun intended, I guess you could say, has been clarity. Just like waiting for this person to, well, to wake up around what it is that they want, because there's broken promise energy here. Three of Wands, the World card, the Chariot, there's definitely movement. Ace of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. So somebody who made a bad decision may not have been honest about something. We could also be looking at lies by omission, like not telling you something. The Major Arcana energy here, the Chariot in the upright, the World card, and the Empress. It's sort of reliant on our court cards, our minor arcana energy. Like what are the moves that are going on here? You're definitely waiting for some clarity, an apology. And it's here. Because what happened? We're also looking at the Seven of Cups, and it came down with the Hierophant. The Seven of Cups energy, somebody with commitment issues. So we could be looking at other choices in the way of location, somebody who was choosing work. We could be looking at other commitments, other contracts, whether it's to a romantic energy again, or we're looking at distance here in the World card. The Hierophant is a card of commitments, contracts, partnerships, slow-moving but long-term energy. And it can include like expectations around what other people think, or maybe even somebody else's idea. So we could be looking at cultural, religious differences. Other people sort of, you could say, involved, like a third party kind of energy. So this is definitely what's been going on here. And there's something you need to hear from this person in addition to an apology. It's just like things that haven't been said. It's almost like something was kind of blindsided. Like, what the heck happened here? Taurus energy, divine masculine energy. It's connecting here literally with judgment. Wake up, make a decision, like a final decision, reconciliation or closure. What do you want? This person here. So obviously there's some broken promise energy around this, and it's just around the next level. And I can see that you have maybe one foot in and one foot out, sort of like an indecisive energy. There's a strong call for you here for sure, of waking up too and being clear with yourself, clarity about what you want. But there's also clarity coming in. That's the thing. It's the clarity card, quite literally at the bottom of the deck, connecting here with the Empress, who is back, and the Ace of Cups. So are you clear about what you want? And is this reconciliation? Is there a possibility, or is this closure? And that's you also getting past whatever obstacles have been around for you, if you are wanting to move on here. Because the lack of clarity kind of in your head energy is really strong. It's strong around this person too. And I don't know what the challenges and obstacles are or were, but something is definitely changing. And there's for sure an apology coming in and clarity that you've been waiting for. But there are some decisions to make here, you could say. The World card. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. Life-changing decisions. This is a completion energy, and it's where, well, it's the last major arcana before you go into the Fool, into a new cycle. And it's where you are reaching goals, setting new ones, learning lessons, perhaps paying off some karmic debt, facing and overcoming challenges and obstacles. This is a Saturn energy. But it's also around, here in your reading today, it's also around being in that energy and getting past it and getting into a completion energy, life-changing decisions, closer to soulmate, true purpose energy. So for you, this might mean, your wake-up call and your movement, your clarity that you have, but just being honest with yourself about what it is that you want. But somebody here has also learned some kind of lesson, and I don't know if it's something they've seen or heard, or if there's some kind of ultimatum here, but there's definitely clarity that they're getting, and there is clarity coming to you from them, including an apology, a really big one. It's sort of like a make or break conversation. And I want to point out, not everybody is here in real time. That's 100% fact here on YouTube. If you are, I'm channeling under some pretty intense energy. It's starting to let up a little bit, but we are still, we're approaching a solar eclipse. We just got out of the lunar eclipse, full moon in Virgo, the worm moon. Mercury is in retrograde right now. So there's a lot of communication kind of flying around, going in the wrong direction, kind of happening, you could say, impulsively, like messages being sent and deleted, or just messages appearing, and then it's like, well, where did they go? This definitely has that energy of some type of communication here. And reconciliation or closure kind of energy. There's soulmate energy around the World card. And again, that is around a completion energy. It's sort of like, because something has been going on here, obviously, whether somebody's been lying about something, their feelings not being clear with you, there's other things, perhaps third party, whether it's romantic or otherwise, that somebody was lying about or dragging their feet, whatever. It's sort of like ultimatum energy of, wake up, what do you want? Be honest with me. Do you want this or not? Do you want to date or not? Do you want to move in together or not? Do you want to get married or not? Do you want to have a life together, build a family? Whatever that is, it's super strong here. It's like the clarity that you have of what you want. It's just, is it around this person or not? Because I'm clear, are you? Are we moving forward together or apart here? Judgment. The universe, the Hierophant. And we're going to talk about the Three of Wands here in a moment. The Chariot. I mean, look at this. The Chariot, the Hierophant, Judgment. Because this is somebody who has an apology to make, and it's also somebody who has learned some lessons and is getting some clarity. And there's like a kind of like a door opening energy with what they have to say. It is sincere, but you have a life-changing decision to make. This wake-up energy is really going both ways here today. Again, it's like somebody showing up at the drawbridge. So that could be literal in the sense of movement. The World card, the Chariot, and even the Three of Wands here can be around literal travel. And it can even be like really big travel. But that's also just around movement in general. And that's just really clear here around everybody. It's sort of like, well, I'm moving forward. This is what I want. Are you coming with me or not? The Chariot connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do. The World card connected to the root chakra. When that is centered, when that is aligned, when that is in balance, it's getting into that energy of completion, like karmic debts paid, lessons learned, goals reached, new ones made, challenges and obstacles met and overcome to head to that full energy. So I really feel like you hold the cards here in this energy. And I do think that this might be around somebody who has more in their mind other than an apology. It does have this energy of reconciliation, but it's sort of like, well, yeah, I mean, it's up to you kind of energy. And also the message here for you is just really strong about clarity. And that's the other thing about the Strength card. It can be connected, of course, to self-love and respect and courage and loving yourself and knowing what you want. It's connected here with the Star. Hope and clarity, a renewal energy. So that's for you around your heart, but also, yeah, that this is what you want with this person. The Three of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy. And the thing is you get into the Three of Wands when you come out of the Two of Wands. Mars and Aries energy, like waiting for somebody to make a choice. Somebody with some kind of commitment issues, whether it's because they live at a distance, somebody's choosing work, or there are other relationships, romantic or otherwise, or just issues around next level, around taking things farther. For some of you, it can even be that this is a physical thing and you've been wanting way more, you know, and that hasn't happened or something changed. And it's like, wait a minute, I know what I want. Are you here with me on, are we on the same page kind of energy? So there's a lot of, I guess you could say, details that are going to be really specific to you. But I like this energy of clarity and getting clear and honest with yourself about what it is you want. And either way, this is a new cycle for you. But I'm just hearing this message, the Eight of Cups in reverse, though, in the Star and the Chariot. It's like, but I do want this. It is that all roads lead back to you energy, but I don't know what all the details are around it. Again, if there's distance or there are other things, it seems like it might be a little bit complicated. And what I didn't finish saying around our Three of Wands is when you're waiting for somebody to make a choice, whether it's around a literal relocation, a move, or a move toward marriage or toward moving in, whatever it is. Hello. Tarot closet problems, although I don't think I'm the only one. That camera just dies at a certain point, and I'm just not always looking. You didn't miss anything. As I was saying, is when you are in that Two of Wands energy, waiting for somebody to make a choice. Commitment issues here, too many choices. Again, whether it's around moving or what other people think, money, their own issues with moving toward the next level, whatever that is. Generally, that Three of Wands, it's like, okay, you bought the ticket kind of energy. It's a coming together energy. It's expansive. This owl, look, is busting out of this tree. We see the owl here with the Hierophant looking at their guide, holding on to this book here, and sort of busting out with some information. Dark to light, quite literally, in an owl. Very wise. So there's definitely movement around this person, but there's also a wake-up energy and movement around you. And I like this. So I'm bringing in some oracle, and I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, and it's unexpected visitors. This is obviously a 5, which is around some change and getting out of some conflict, you could say. Also connecting us to the 5th chakra. Communication. Clear communication around matters of the heart. Here's our little bunny. Yeah, we saw it. It came, it went. Let's see what else wants to come through. Not reading oracle in reverse. Validation, clarity, new insight. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see. Aho. Whoa. Mountain. First of all, that's a healing energy. Secondly, thirdly, look, there's 2 birds here. Messengers. And they're in the moonlight. The moon, of course, unseen problems kind of energy, like what's been hidden, what needs to come to light. Somebody has an open mouth here. And it's a mountain, yet there's communication around it. And this energy of communicating and a healing energy. So I gotta say, unexpected visitors, mountain, and just a lot of the energy that's here. At the very least, this conversation, it's pretty strong with our Empress coming back in, the star energy, is something that there's some healing energy there for you. Whatever you're deciding to do, whatever direction you're going, whether you are getting on this chariot and moving forward into the future, again, reconciliation or closure kind of energy. And the clarity card here with what you want. Home. There's the owl again, look. Kind of like a waiting energy. There's a clock here. But somebody's still kind of waiting. Things coming to fruition. I just feel like it's this weight is over energy. So whether you are making this decision, you've already made it. I don't think so. If you're here, that's already telling me so much of what you're waiting for, which has also been really clear in this energy today. But this is definitely things coming to fruition. Like, it's getting time to make this life-changing decision, whether it's together or apart, reconciliation or closure. We could be looking at energies around a literal home and traveling here. That's just been really clear. 3 of Wands, the World card, the Chariot, and specific energies here around something that did change, around commitment type of energies. So there could be literal energy around that, should you have shared a place with this person, or that's, you know, like somebody coming back into that energy, coming home kind of energy. But that's really specific. The movement is super specific. The way it's connecting to home. here with the Chariot, and ostrich is really fast. And look what's here. It's sort of like, whoa, this energy, the Six of Pentacles, the reciprocity, the conversation, the clarity that's coming in here. There's the basket. Sort of like at a distance. It's like the conversation happening, and our ostrich hasn't quite moved yet. This is a new cycle. This hot air balloon needs to go a little bit higher up here to get some clarity above those clouds. There are definitely life-changing decisions being made here. There's movement here. Again, it could be literal movement here, like travel energy. Unexpected visitors is back. Peaks of joy. Moonlight. Oh. Rock bottom and balancing act. Whoa, yeah. So here's the thing. 11, a master number. New beginnings, coming together, a decision. Reconciliation or closure. Look at this ship. It's like sitting here balancing. There's hearts flying off of it. And the thing about the rock bottom energy is there are two paths. It's so incredibly strong around Judgment, the World card, the Chariot. Unexpected visitors is back. Reconciliation or closure energy. Moving forward together or apart. Really strong validations of whatever went on here, because this is like the Ten of Swords, the Sun and Gemini, that there was something clearly that went on here. But this is also, it's kind of like everybody here having what feels like an emotional conversation, everything that's been hidden. Look, the moon here, unexpected visitors is back. Because it's kind of, it almost looks like mud and it's sort of dry. But it's like meeting here, whether it's literal travel here, meeting, maybe even you could say at a home, but also that's sort of like a place of how you feel about somebody. But the emotional energy, because it's cracked up and dry here. It's a new cycle. There's two different paths you could go. Make a decision. Get some clarity, literally with the clarity energy here, Judgment. Make a final decision. Wake up, what do you want? Reconciliation or closure. Are we moving forward together or apart? It is just really strong around this energy specifically. The yin-yang energy, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So, like, at the very least, because this also is connecting me with justice, Libra energy, Venus, and that's, you could say, first of all, the truth coming out. But it's, well, fate, karmic law, spiritual justice. It's also getting into this balanced energy, both of you. You know, this conversation that needs to happen, these moves, moves that need to be made, and life-changing decisions that need to be made. Whatever level you were at with this person, but also for you again, you know, with the Strength card of having the courage. Because you're definitely ready for a new cycle. And that's just really clear. Unexpected visitors is back. So whether it's literally a knock at the door here or a message coming in that you've been waiting for, a phone call, whatever, how do you normally communicate? It's around the communication. You can see it literally here in this moon energy. Coming to a 6 here, restoring some harmony, communication, a healing energy. There's our owl again, right in front of the moon. The subconscious energy, so things that you know that you've also been holding back. And that, of course, that connection to the moon, trusting your intuition. The moon is connected to the tide, the emotions. not looking up here, but here's the owl again, who's like, hello, I have some information for you. There is a time capsule thing here, and it's sort of like the sands going through. Is it being like turned over and over? Wings are up. It's like the wings of fate for me. We do have the star energy here. Not quite looking up, but it's literally time, because you're also ready for this. Look, peaks of joy. And it's 33, which is a master number, and it's telling me that anything is possible here. It's like digging deeper into higher purpose energy. Moving forward, growth, expression, communication, and for you. Peaks of joy. Look, jumping off this peak here. Anything is possible. So reconciliation or closure, only you can say. And these two just got left behind. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see, Ahu. Staff direction. I tell you what, I really like this energy of this new cycle for you. Whatever you're deciding to do here, look at this. Matters of the heart. Look, the heart. It's heart connection here, which is the fourth chakra, the heart center, heart and mind connection, the heart chakra, literally. And it's coming here with ship exploration and direction. So exploring your feelings and looking at some that have been maybe, well, yeah, in that subconscious energy that needs to move into the sun. The conscious energy, and shining on that and revealing them and getting some truth and clarity. The direction here, connecting to the magician. Turning visions into reality, inspired action, new cycle, a new beginning. The magician connected both to the solar plexus chakra, I do, and the throat chakra, I speak. So this is a very sincere, I feel like, emotional conversation between the two of you, but also between you and yourself. And this heart connection, the heart chakra energy with home here, movement, the moon, it's like there is a strong connection between the two of you. And for some of you, it may have been going on for a long time. This feels really emotional either way. The conversation between the two of you. Where do you go from here? Are you moving forward together or apart? But also the conversation between yourself. This just got left behind. But with that said, it's also, there's a really strong new cycle energy here, which I like for you. Intuition. Connecting us again to the moon here. Look at this, around the direction, exploring feelings. Also bringing in High Priestess energy, the counterpart to our Hierophant. A revealing energy. You know, things being revealed. Trusting yourself, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels. We do have Archangel Gabriel here. The bottom of the deck, castle alignment. Are we in the same place? Do we want the same things? Do you want the same things? Life-changing decisions, alignment, castle. This is connecting the journey for me, but also it's been really strong in your energy of like somebody showing up at the drawbridge, as we've been talking about with the Chariot of the Castle. Home here. So here's the thing. It could be literal in the way of like where you're seeing this person, if you can. But that's also just around the energy of kind of showing up. Home. Matters of the heart. Where the heart is kind of energy. You are home to me. The heart connection. The home card. Look at this. So there, it's pretty emotional. But again, getting into balance, look, and alignment around the heart chakra is really strong for you. Whatever this is for you, and whatever decisions you've made or, yeah, are still wanting to make. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self, but also are there some things here that you're wanting to say? Thinking of you gets me through, and come back to me. At night I talk to you hoping you receive my messages. You touched my soul so deeply, and this card doesn't belong in here, but it's clearly wanting to be here. So that's a telepathic energy. It's like the sharing of thoughts and feelings between two people. It's when you're so connected emotionally to somebody, it's Two of Cups energy for me. Songs are constantly being played that remind me of you. The day will turn to night, but my love for you will remain constant. It's connecting with the moon. You're still on my mind every single day. Somebody, it's like in their head energy, the Ace of Swords. You are on my mind 24/7, right here with the World card. It's so hard not being in contact, so whether it's a complicated kind of energy around that, or there's literal no contact, no communication, and or in separation. We are a fated connection. Also connecting with the star here. I didn't really know love until I met you. Please know you are perfect to me. There is that energy, Eight of Cups in reverse, the moonlight, the star of understanding, like after the fact of understanding the connection, I guess you could say. Learning some hard lessons, like around this person, but also for you. Every time my phone vibrates, I hope to God it's you. It's here with unexpected visitors and the wake up energy around judgment. My love is for you and nobody else. It's here with the moon, like kind of being hidden, thinking about you. I want to bring in another deck. I need you to know this now. Do you miss me? Something's revealing here. You deserve everything. I have not moved on. I'm lying. Who is that? I'm missing you so much. I was a complete jerk. It's here with the Seven of Cups, so it's around the commitment issues. I'm sorry I didn't reply. I talked to my friends about you and us. I have a confession to make. Is that what it is? I think it might be. It's so hard not being in contact, so that's here again. This is also yours. Chatty energy here. I heard our song today, so there's the music energy coming through again. I don't feel good enough for you. You deserve everything. I'm sorry I ghosted you. It's Eight of Cups in reverse. It's that Three of Swords in reverse. Apology. Every road leads back to you, and that's an energy that also has already been coming through. I'll make things right. And I was stupid to let you go. I miss you. I don't want to lose you forever. I don't feel good enough for you, but I don't want to lose you forever. We are soulmates. It's right here on clarity. Do you still love me? We were meant to meet. It's the star energy, fate. Every road leads back to you. Why is this one empty? here it is. It wasn't in the envelope. I was stupid. I was a complete jerk. Okay. Well, that's interesting because it's almost like where was the, it's connected to apology, apologetic energy. It's like, well, where is it? And it's a lot of what's been here, but this just goes beyond that for me. The last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self. Okay. I love you. I love you. Do you still love me? Question for you to answer. Beautiful soul, that is your reading today. It's been my honor channeling for you as always. Thank you for watching, liking today's video, sharing content, subscribing to the Tarot Closet. These are all things that help to keep the channel moving. So thank you so very much. Again, thank you for joining the channel members. Thank you for the super thanks. It's all very appreciated. Never expected, but always very appreciated. I'm very grateful. I'm sending you love, I'm sending you light, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then.